There he is.
Dude, that resolution is legendary.
He lives again. This is the door. What's happening?
I'm putting on socks.
This is the door. It's too summery. It's October. We gotta unsummer it. So I have, ignore the red. I have this, and then I stole these from the Valentine's door because I don't have any purple left. I used all my purple for that. And then I'm gonna keep the orange that's in here. I'm just gonna change the items. That's an item that are on it. And also we don't need like this entire section of orange, and we don't need the blue, so take all the blue down. And it's, you know, but I have to make these papers the size of the paper, and now what's really cool is I don't have to cut them individually because I have this that I have reacquired, so we can... What is happening over here? Okay. I was looking at some images for inspiration. I think I'm gonna do ghosts, pumpkins, bats, and what was the other thing? There's two other things. There's ghosts, pumpkins, bats. I completely forgot what the other things were. Spiders, that was one of them. What was the other thing? We, at least ghosts, bats, pumpkins, and spiders. And, I don't know, maybe do like a little skull. Do this fella, do a little witch hat. I don't know. Do little potions. Kinda want to do something green. I'm also gonna need to acquire white paper because I don't have any white paper. And I don't know, I could ignore that. I could make the ghosts green, but it would look weird. Maybe, I don't know. I need to clean the carpet in here. Shh. Use one of my purples as a measuring guide. I think it is just the side I need to cut off. Yeah. But there's my papers. And then we're gonna have... Let me pull these ones off because they're blank. That's the color scheme, you know? I think it's gonna be real Halloween-y. And the construction paper is all kind of faded, but that's the color scheme, you know? I think it's gonna be cute. I don't know what this man was doing while I slept, but I just vacuumed this entire area because this rug just has a tendency to collect cat litter, I think, because he likes to sit on it immediately after he comes out of the litter box. Reminds me, I need to put this back. That is supposed to help with that, but he doesn't use it 9 times out of 10, which is annoying. But basically, from here until over here, there was a trail of just litter and little pieces of poop. I don't know what the hell you were doing when I was sleeping. What I do know he was doing while I was sleeping is I left the door open, probably that much, before I fell asleep, because he was sitting out there. And then obviously I fell asleep, so I forgot to close it. So I wake up, I'm lying over here, and I'm hearing this growling noise, and I think it's coming from upstairs. I think it's like Quinn growling at something. But I looked at the time and I was like, it's 5:30 in the morning. Is Quinn awake right now? And I wake up a little more, and I start to hear this man hissing. And I'm like, there's growling and there's hissing. Oh shit, the door's open. And then I went over here. Ginzy was on this chair, hunkered down, think they call it like the mother hen position, like crouched in a weird little like loaf. She looked like a frog. He was on the floor here, and she was looking off the chair, growling at him, and he was on the floor looking up at her. Also, he was like also crouched. He was more of in that like Halloween cat position, you know, the stereotypical. It was more like that, with his tail down though, because he can't put his tail up because he broke it. And they were just like that. And then I couldn't get Ginzy out of here. So I got him to go away, because the second I came over here, he immediately started meowing like, "Oh, hello, it's you. Would you like to feed me right now?" Because every single time I get out of bed, that's what he does. But then Ginzy would not leave, so I got some of these. They're called bonkers. I don't give them to him that often, because I don't really give him dry food anymore, because he's got fucking issues. As you know, we're figuring it out, okay? So I got her some treats, but then he wouldn't leave me alone because he wanted the treats too. So I was just holding them like this and like trying to get her to follow me so I could usher her out of the room. And I gave her, I think I had like 3 of them. I gave her 2 on the way, and then with the third one I just sort of tossed it out there and then closed the door when she came out, because most of the time that's just what they do. They just sort of swear at each other, and there might be like a couple smacks here and there, but that's usually as far as it gets. I don't want to find out if it gets further. Anyways, I'm working on this skirt. I didn't do any work on it the past like 2 days. Was not intentional. But it's almost done, and I'm making a video about that, which will probably come out before this, so I should actually finish it, because it's very close to done. I just have this to gather and attach, and then obviously I have to sew up the side seams. That's not a lot of work. That doesn't take that long. That takes like maybe a couple hours. I should just get on that, you know? So I'm gonna eat something and then probably try to convince myself to do that. I should have filmed it, but I repaired some ghouls, which is the reason for this. Oh, and then obviously my door thing. I didn't want to film it like last time where I filmed me doing all of it, and I got sidetracked, and then I had to stream. So I made 2 little bats, 2 little spiders, and then I'm probably gonna make a separate stem for them out of this. I made, oh, there he goes, 2 little jack-o'-lanterns. I still have to figure out what I'm doing about ghosts. I might just make them green, and then I have to figure out what else to do, because I already forgot. I'm gonna have to rewatch the video. I already forgot what I wanted to do. I'll have to go back and check. But that's the progress I did so far yesterday. I got really sidetracked because I was more focused on the playthrough of Silent Hill F I was watching than actually doing anything. But yeah, I think we'll see if I get that done today, and then I still have Sunday to do stuff, and then Monday I'm doing things. I'm going places. So I might film some of that too, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna eat something, okay. What are you doing? Alright. Alright, gamers, let me show you what I've got for my Halloween windows. Yes, it has been like days. Shut the fuck up. Okay? I made pumpkins, or like jack-o'-lanterns. I acquired some white paper, and I made little ghosts. 2 of each, by the way. So I have 2 pumpkins, 2 ghosts, and then I made spiders, a fella. I got bats. I really like the bats. I may trace them because I made them like folded paper. I may trace them and make more of them and put little strings and then like hang them. I think that would be really, really cute. I think I honestly am gonna do that because I have so much black paper. And they're really easy to make, and you can fit a ton of these on construction paper. I think I'm gonna do that before I tape these down. And then the last one that I just finished making, I got little witch hats. I would have done them purple, but I don't have any more purple paper. And then I didn't know what to use the green for. I couldn't find like a simple like ghoul or like Frankenstein's monster or something green. You know, I wanted to use the green and I wanted to use the purple, but I didn't have a lot of purple, and then I didn't know what I could make a simple design out of for the green. So I did witch hats, and then I did a green band and a purple band. And I think that'll work well, bringing those 2 colors into the main door, you know? And now I have to take all of this paper down. So that's gonna be really fun. You can see me in the... Anyways, it looks like this. I kind of wish I'd laid this out better, but I did not plan it before I did it. I just started doing it, so. This looks nice, and then these are just kind of in a clump in each corner, but it's fine. Now I'm gonna make a bunch of these. I'm gonna cut this template out, but then I'm gonna make some bats. This is what it looks like from the inside, by the way. got some hearts, because I didn't have enough of the purple paper, and I glued those on. I forgot that I did that. But I like it more, because I feel like it blocks out more light because there's more darker colors. The orange and the blue, the light really like came through them a lot. I don't know, the black being there makes it feel like there's less light coming through, you know? I'm sorry. Ah, oh my god. I'm sorry about the flash. Yes, what's here?